is Monday, August 12th, my 44th day on trail and in Washington. Cannot believe I'm still in Washington. Well, got to camp last night about 6:30. In the last couple hours, it would get cleared up, and then it would get cloudy, it'd clear up. So I had my tent set up without the fly on it, trying to get it dry, and had my sleeping bag on top of it drying. And I was preparing my dinner, and I'll be damned if it doesn't start raining. So I had to hurry up and get my sleeping bag in the tent, throw my wet fly on, got it all set up, and sat there and ate dinner in the rain. Lord, it was cold. Got my, so this is day 4 with wet shoes, wet socks, wet clothes. And they are reeking. So yeah, I'm headed to catch the 11:30 shuttle. I was checking gut hooks last night. Somebody told me there was a 9:30, but it was 8:30. And I would have had to get up about 4 in the morning. And it was cold this morning, damp, cold. I actually had my puffy jacket on and a toboggan. Pretty cold. Still kind of cold. But there's not a cloud in the sky, blue skies. Sun is peeking through the trees, but I'm in an old, actually beautiful old forest. And I only have 3.5 miles to the road that takes you to Trout Lake where you catch the shuttle. Trout Lake's a little town, about 14 miles off trail, and they're supposedly it's very hiker friendly. There's a grocery store there that accepts resupply boxes, and the lady that owns it has a house right behind the store and lets you camp out in her yard for $5. And the town has laundry facilities and shower. I think the showers are free. Don't know about the laundry, but I'm gonna get there after lunch. I'm gonna get everything dried out, wash my clothes, wash me. I'm probably gonna take tomorrow off. I got to get some videos uploaded. Got 2 ready. Need to edit another one and get at least 3. Because I'm trying to, as I mentioned before, I'm scheduled them for Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 a week. And my sister sent me a resupply box to get me to Oregon, so I'll have 7 days of food, some new tennis shoes, or trail runners. My bigger ones, because my toes are hitting the ends of these. Can't wait to get those. My other sunglasses, because I scratched my other ones up. And I guess that's about it. They have a one restaurant in town. It's a very small town. I heard there is a bar, but it's like 1.5 miles outside of town. And I ain't walking to it. But yeah, so my goal is just to get everything dried out. Buy some ankle braces if they have any. I've looked at every place I've been, but these towns are just small. They don't have anything. But that's the game plan. Hopefully I'll be, see, today's Monday. Wow, it's Wednesday. Hopefully by next Wednesday, I'll be in Oregon. So, if I didn't have these ankle problems, I mean, I can do 17, 18 miles a day now, but every time I do it, my ankles flare back up, and then I got to take an shorter day the next day, or next 2 days. They just won't heal up. Now both of them are hurting. But if I can get to Oregon, to a real city, I'm going to take several days off to just let these ankles heal up. When I get to Cascade Locks, or I may go, somebody recommended going to Hood, Oregon, because it's Cascade Locks is a tourist town. It's cool, but you know, it's going to be expensive. And Hood is just a normal little town 20 miles away, and they have a free shuttle, no, or a $3 shuttle every day to take you there. So that's the game plan. I'm gonna get hiking. I'll show you scenery if I see any, and I'll show you Trout Lake, and we'll go from there. Well, still walking in the woods. I've already passed or crossed paths with 10 northbounders. Talked to one gentleman, he's probably my age, and he was asking me a lot of questions about Washington because, like I've mentioned in several videos, Washington is the hardest section of the elevation gains and descents, or even more than the Sierras. And so I gave him the lowdown. A lot of big climbing because all those big downhills that I had to do that ruined my ankles, they've got to climb all that. Some of those 12 and 17 mile downhills I did, they're gonna have to go uphill. And he was asking me about the Goat Rock section. Now that, for the northbounders, that's easier because I had to climb all that. They'll go nice edge, they'll have to climb, but after that it's all downhill for them. But he was worried about Washington. So I said, yeah, you need to be. It's been tough. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm ready to get out of Washington. Oregon's supposed to be a breeze compared to Washington. Most hikers call it flat, even though it's not, but compared to Washington. So anyway, he told me he went to Trout Lake, and there was a 9:30 bus, so whoever posted the times on gut hooks was wrong. But I could have made the 9:30. I could have got, because I was up at 5:30. I was just taking my time this morning because everything was wet as usual. But he says everybody's enjoying Trout Lake, so looking forward to it. Oh, got a road here. I wonder if this is my road. Well, I just hit the dirt road, a dirt road, and I had left. I don't think I mentioned it. I had been for the last 2 days in the Mount Adams wilderness and never got to see Mount Adams. There were supposed to be some awesome close-up views of it too, but it's the way it goes. So yeah, I was supposed to register. You have to have a permit, and every time I went to one of their boxes, they didn't have any permits, or they didn't have a pin to fill it out, so I didn't do it. I broke the law. But yeah, that's kind of, I thought yesterday I might get some views, but didn't clear up. Because when you get real close to those big old mountains, they look so cool. But we'll have to find something else. There's some cool ones in Oregon, I know. And I'm probably gonna take the, well, I know I am. There's a spur trail off the PCT that you can take to go to Crater Lake. So I'm definitely gonna, and I don't think it's that long. I mean, it's several miles. But if you're that close, you gotta go to Crater Lake. And I've even read on gut hooks where people say if you have the time, which I don't really, there's a trail takes you all the way around Crater Lake. It's supposed to be just beautiful. But I'll probably just go to the main Crater Lake area, and at least to see it. But I'm back in the woods. This one didn't have a name, but I only have about a mile to where I'm catching the shuttle. The next dirt road. And I think you have to turn, you have to walk to the highway, I found out from the gentleman I was talking to. He said if you're there early, he said hitching is easy, Trout Lake. Because any of them, any local will pick you up to take you there. So it looks like I am going to be about an hour early. So I'll try hitching. All right. Check you out later. I'm in a better mood now. The sun's out. No more rain. I'm ready to hike. Rest and hike. All right. See you. Bye. Well, it is Tuesday morning, the 13th. I just went here. I'm going to show you the town of Trout Lake. There's the community hall. There's the post office. Not sure what this is. It's a private residence. Next door is the salon, and I actually got my hair cut yesterday. Beard trimmed up and haircut for 10 bucks. There is the general store, and that's where everybody hangs. They got Wi-Fi. You can't back behind there. I'm heading that way and I'll show you. And up here where that car is right now is the cafe right there in the corner, and that is the town of Trout Lake. There's the clinic. Here's the general store. Drank a few beers on the front porch yesterday. And then the tent site, everybody's kind of cleared out, but it's back here behind the store, and the lady that owns it lives in this house back here. She lets you camp in her yard for 5 bucks. And free laundry. It's pretty cool. And there's a shower up the road. There's a campground. Here's the where everybody tents back here. But there were probably 20 tents here last night, but everybody's gone. Got the 9 o'clock shuttle. I'm taking the 12.